Hey, mrparka here with my pre-Wasteland update. If you guys are going, I won't be there Friday this time, just Saturday morning till Saturday night, and then I'll be leaving at night. So catch me, hang out, do whatever, say hi, punch me in the back. Don't really punch me, but you get the point. So I'll just do this quick update really quick. It shouldn't be too much stuff here. Nothing huge. Let me grab it all out real quick. If I can get it out. There we go. Should have had this all prepared, but what do you want? Sue me. Alright, let's start with the VHS. It is the Adjust Your Tracking, a big box VHS triple DVD combo. I reviewed this. It was a pretty cool VHS documentary type deal. Then we have, let's go to Blu-rays, I guess. We have Lord of Tears, which was a pretty cool movie about this owl creature and this guy going back to his old hometown. I should have a written review coming up being published for it. I should. Don't quote me. If you guys want more information, just ask me. But yeah, I thought this movie was pretty cool. This is a kind of a strange Blu-ray release from the UK. That's where you can pick that up. Here Comes the Devil. I reviewed this one. It's kind of a I don't remember which country, but South American horror film about these kids that go into this cave, and I don't want to give too much away, but it's definitely a kind of a possession type deal. Pretty cool movie, actually. I enjoyed it. Return to Nuk'em High, which I have not watched yet, and I cannot wait to watch. I forgot I had it until I just pulled it out. I'm definitely going to watch this one very shortly. Miss 45 Blu-ray. This is probably one of Abel Ferrara's best movies, along with, Bad Lieutenant and King of New York. This one's a pretty cool release, and I must say that I watched it, and it looked pretty damn good. Always enjoyed this one. It's a really strange movie about a mute girl who gets raped twice in one day and decides to kill every man in sight. And Beneath by Scream Factory. This one, it was getting some negativity, and I actually watched it, and I enjoyed it. I found it pretty cool. The monster is mostly practical, and it's about these kids that get stuck on a raft, think Creepshow 2, and there's this, giant fish in the water that's eating them, and they start, turning on each other because they need to, they start thinking about their own self-preservation. I enjoyed it, thought it was cool. A lot of people didn't like it, but I really didn't see why. And what do we have? We have the Monsters Complete box sets. I have not watched this since I was a kid. I remember there was one with demons that I loved and My Zombie Lover. I've always enjoyed this show, watching it, but it's been a long time. It probably is pretty dated now. But what do you want? We have a Horror Anthology Movie Volume 1, which I only watched the first one on here, and it's pretty cool. But I haven't got a chance to watch the other ones. Actually, I watched the first two. Both of them were pretty decent. But I love horror anthologies, like I said. Always say, you could screw up more than once and still have one good, decent thing on there. We have Ed and His Dead Mother by Scorpion. I love this movie. It's like this 90s PG-13 movie, even though it has nudity from a really hot, nice-looking neighbor lady. Yeah, it's just this zany 90s dark comedy that gets away with so much more than you think it would. And the cast is exceptional. Buscemi in an early role, Ned Beatty, John Glover, John Guys or whatever. And I really enjoyed this. Thought it was great stuff here. I'd recommend that if you like those kind of weird 90s things. We have Zombie Dawn, which I have not watched. Hopefully these are coming in alright. The Human Race from the UK, which is basically about a group of people that have to keep running, and if they stop, they die. They have to pick each other off. That's what it looked like. It looked pretty cool. We have Contracted, which I just picked up. I have not watched this. IFC is supposed to be about a body horror movie, and I'm into those. So, Werewolf in a Woman's Prison. Yeah, this is by Jeff Leroy. I've been picking up a lot of his movies lately. I haven't watched any of them, but this one is the one that appealed to me most. We have I Am No One, which is the new serial killer film from Jab Pictures by Jason Hoover. And, he has a really good documentary-style filmmaking, making these kind of mockumentary things, and this is one of those. Pretty decent, not really extremely violent or anything like that, but some of the information in it, I mean, that the points and stuff are kind of cool, I thought. Shock Treatment, the sequel to Rocky Horror Picture Show. I don't even think I have the Rocky Horror. I don't know, but I definitely probably should have it. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of it, it is a cool movie. And I've only seen it one time, so I really can't develop that many opinions on it. It's like one of the biggest cult movies ever, but this is really cheap, Shock Treatment, so I grabbed it for $3. Necronos, Tower of Doom. This is supposed to be the uncut one from Troma. It's supposed to be tons and tons, like a 2-hour gore splatter movie. Happy to have it. Looking forward to watching it. Ginger Clown. I watched this one. This is a really weird movie. Kind of it's almost too. It definitely is going to have trouble trouble finding its target audience because it's too soft to be really like appeal to like a lot of horror fans, and it's too hard to appeal to children. But it's a pretty cool movie. A lot of good voice talent in here about going to this haunted amusement park. Definitely a piece of 80s cinema with a lot of characters that seem like they're out of the 50s. I don't know, very odd characters in this movie. You know what? I would check this one out for yourself. I enjoyed it. I think it's kind of unique and different and weird enough for me to appreciate it. We have Sightseers. You know, I have the Blu-ray from UK, but I love this movie so much. It was a few bucks, so I grabbed the DVD, and you know, I love this one from IFC. I thought this was one of the better movies I saw that year. Really great dark comedy. Zombie Hamlet. This looked, you know, kind of funny. I think I saw the trailer for it, and I just couldn't pass it up, so it was not very expensive. Some cheapies here. Devil Girl was very cheap. I actually had a different movie in my hand, but they couldn't get it out of the cleaner at Family Video, so I went back for a different $1.50 one. Morris County. This is the official bootleg from limited bootleg edition from Beneath the Underground. I reviewed this one earlier. This is a pretty cool anthology film with 3 really hard-hitting things about American society. I enjoyed it. Thought it was a really good movie. We have Countdown, New York, New Year's, New Evil. This movie looks like it's from Singapore. I'm not really sure about some people trapped in an apartment or something like that, and this crazy psycho's in there, and they're having a bad drug trip. I don't know. That's what I gathered from it. Cherry Tree Lane, a very cheap one, again, from Image. Beauty and the Beast, A Dark Tale. Like I said, you know, you find one, you need another one for $3. The Dawning. I might already have this from British Circle. I'm not necessarily sure. Again, $1.50. Cracks. This is from IFC. This looks more like some dark drama or something like that, but I grabbed it for $1.50. What else do we got? Expelled, which I think is AKF, which I think I have a UK import of it, and I felt kind of fairly mixed on this movie if it is. Like I said, it wasn't very expensive, so I grabbed it again just in case, and plus, you know, I might want to take it over to somebody's house and watch it in the off chance, and they don't have a region-free Blu-ray player, so. The Brown Bunny, very, very sun-faded, but very, very $1.50. So I bought it. Vincent Gallo movie, supposed to be, you know, lots of sex or something like that. I'm not necessarily sure. Guards of the Night, again, very cheap, not too expensive. Hey, it's got Tom Arnold and John Malkovich in it. What else do we got here? Low, which I reviewed, which is kind of like a British thriller in here, which has a nice short on there, Victorian Undead. I like the short better than the movie. Dark Touch, which is I picked up at Go Hastings, and I started watching this, and you know, it is a Carrie ripoff, but it's pretty good so far. So far, I mean, it could turn to total crap, but I enjoyed what I saw. Entrance from IFC, again, not very expensive. And The Skeptic, which I have not watched either. Yeah, I've been busy. And I also want to say a special thanks to Wicked Pixel and Eric Stanzi for being a stand-up awesome guy and sending me the Ice from the Sun soundtrack, which is a really, really cool experimental, you know, movie. I enjoy the movie quite a bit. And he sent this along, CD signed and everything, just to be an awesome dude. And he also sent a cool shirt with it, Wicked Pixel shirt. Yeah, they're pretty awesome. If you guys haven't seen some of their movies, you know, Savage Harvest, Ice from the Sun, Ratline, Deadwood Park, you know, stuff like that. Pretty much all their stuff's good that I listed right there. Most of their stuff is definitely, if it's some of their weaker titles, it's even watchable. But I would really recommend Savage Harvest, Ice from the Sun, Deadwood Park, Scrapbook, and Ratline. I would really recommend those ones. And he also sent candy. I'm just holding up this candy like an idiot, like candy. But it was really cool of him. I just wanted to thank him and see you guys at Wasteland. Come up and say hi, Mr. Parka.